Hi guys, and happy 4th of July. I'm gonna be eating a whole bunch of American food today. I figured, you know, what better way to celebrate America than with ridiculous amounts of food. I mean, we are the country that founded Thanksgiving. This is the first course, and I have dessert afterwards. I know it's a lot of food, but I have corn on the cob here, a hamburger, well, a veggie burger, but, you know, with some tomato, mayo, and then ketchup. Then I have one veggie hot dog with mustard. And I'm not a huge mustard fan, but I figured, you know, I have to represent all the different hot dog toppings. And then the other hot dog, this one has ketchup. And they're obviously veggie hot dogs too. Then I have Cracker Jack. I have watermelon, because who doesn't love watermelon in the summer? I have potato salad. You know, you gotta love potato salad. I have baked beans, a whole big cup of them. Ooh. And to drink, I have lemonade, you know, because like lemonade stands, that's American, right? Alright, so let's get started. I'm gonna do the hot dogs first, I think. Maybe do this hot dog first. I don't know if it's just like I don't remember what a real hot dog tastes like, but I don't know, I think I prefer veggie hot dogs. I don't know if you guys have ever had them, but they're like really, really good. The veggie corn dogs are really good too. Like that I would say is like spot on for like a real corn dog. And the hot dogs are from Morningstar, and the burger is from Gardein. I don't really have a preference for veggie burgers. I like all of them. I think like they all have like different tastes, and so I'll eat from like any brand. But I feel like Morningstar has like the best hot dogs. And while I'm thinking of it, I want to give a shout out to Kelly's mom Chris and her fiance Bruce for letting me use their beautiful backyard as the setting for this mukbang. Growing up, I really didn't have like any 4th of July traditions. We would like just kind of grill out and like run around the yard with sparklers, really. I mean, there wasn't really anything like, we didn't have like a whole big thing, like maybe like the family, like my aunts and uncles over, but beyond that it wasn't really like a big thing we did. What about you guys? How did you spend your 4th of July's growing up? A lot of my families like had a cabin somewhere or like rented a cabin somewhere and would go away for like a couple of days. guess let's do the hamburger. Or veggie burger. Got a little bit too much ketchup and mayo on there, but you know, what can you do? And everything is so good. It was nice too, they let me use the grill here because we don't have one at our apartment. I don't know if we're allowed to have them. I think you can have like a small one, but there's just like no room on our little patio. But they let me use the grill, and like I feel like it just makes the food that much better. And it makes it more like summery, and I don't know, it just, like the whole experience is better, I guess. So that's 2 hot dogs and a hamburger done. So I figure now we'll move on to the corn, because corn's the best one. It's still like fresh and hot and ridiculously buttered, as you can see. I'm the kind of person that I try to like clean the cob off, you know, like I want to eat like every kernel because I feel like I don't want to waste it, you know. Here's something kind of funny. Our dog Bailey, you'll have seen her if you guys watch the vlogs. She can eat corn off the cob, and she can like completely clean it. Like, it's really funny to watch. And it's not even something like we taught her to do. She just like figured it out. Like, she saw us eating it, and then I was like, "Oh, you want to try it?" And she like nibbled it off the cob. So we've been watching that show Euphoria on HBO, and shows like that just make me feel like I had like a super boring high school experience, because I mean, like, the parties they show are nothing like the parties I went. Like, maybe I was just oblivious or something. But we're really liking the show. I think it's really good. And I think, like, even though it wasn't my experience and it's kind of crazy, I could see it being real, you know? One down. But yeah, that show, I don't know, and like the way they film it is like really cool. Like they did this one shot, and like I want to figure out how they did it, where like the main character, the hallway is like spinning and she's like walking on the walls and the ceiling, and like the people in the background are spinning with the room, you know, like it's only affecting her. I don't know, it was just like really cool to watch, and I would like to know how they did that. So if you know, you could comment down below. I feel like I would be like really good at one of those like 10K calorie challenges in a day. I've like wanted to do it, but I'm also like, do I really want to do that to my body, you know? Yeah, I don't know, I think I could do it. I guess like I wouldn't know until I try, but I can just like eat a lot. As you can see here, I guess. And that's 2 done. And let's get a refill on our lemonade before we move on to all the little sides. Now the real question is, which side do I eat first? I think I'll do the Cracker Jacks now, because then I'll eat some more like hearty food and then dessert, you know, so it's not like sweet back to sweet. Maybe I'll mix in some of the watermelon too. It's like really fresh watermelon. It's really sweet. For those of you who don't know about Cracker Jack, they're just like caramel popcorn and peanuts covered in caramel. I mean, I picked it because like baseball is the American sport, you know. They sing the song like "Give me some peanuts and Cracker Jack," so you know, I figured why not, right? Bailey is inside right now. There's like a glass sliding door, and she's just sitting there like staring out, like watching me eat, like, how could you not share with me, Dad? Sorry about that, the camera just died and I didn't realize right away, so you missed me eating a few pieces of watermelon, but I don't think that's a big deal. We have these here, I'll show you. We use these and I feel like they just don't last as long. I don't know. So we bought like a few extra of like the actual like Canon batteries, and hopefully, you know, those will last longer. That's watermelon gone. Well, I mean, Bailey made a guest appearance, I guess. She's helping me with, with the Cracker Jacks. And then this is Molly here. Tanner, come here. Come on. Come on. And then this is Tanner. Here you go, bud. Bailey, as you can see, has no table manners and just helps herself. Okay. Here, you want that? Go ahead, take it. Bailey. Go ahead, bud. Alright, Bailey. Here you go, Molly. I don't know if you've noticed, but Bailey has a sweet tooth almost as bad as I do. See, she's smelling everything else that we have on the table, but she keeps going for the Cracker Jacks. And with a little bit of help from the dogs, there's all the Cracker Jacks gone. So now we have baked beans and potato salad. And Bailey wants some of both. These are the Bush's vegetarian baked beans. I mean, some of them come with bacon bits, obviously, but I don't know like what, if you get it without the bacon bits, what's not vegetarian, but this one said vegetarian on the can, so I knew I was safe. Baked beans are some of my favorite beans though, because there's like, I don't know what they're in. I don't know if it's like, I know part of it's brown sugar, so it's like sweet, so you know, like naturally it appeals to my sweet tooth, but I like pretty much like any kind of bean. If you're looking into becoming a vegetarian, or you're like a new vegetarian, beans are like a really good source of protein for vegetarian, because obviously you're not getting protein from like meat and stuff, so beans are like a good option. Kelly, on the other hand, like hates beans, like any kind of bean, like won't eat it at all. So I mean, it's good that there's like other options if you're a vegetarian, like the veggie burgers and stuff. I drink like protein shakes to like make sure that I'm staying up with my protein. I'm gonna switch over to the potato salad, because now that I've almost finished the beans, I'm starting to get a little bit full, so I figured, you know, let me enjoy everything before I move on to dessert. This potato salad is just like the store brand, but it has like red onion, celery, obviously potato, mayo, egg, oh, and then red pepper. And I think maybe it's not red onion, it's green onion, I think. But it's good. I mean, it's not as good as homemade, but it's pretty good. My mom usually puts like a little bit of dill pickle, like she'll chop it up fine and put it in hers. Mom, if that's not what you do, I know you're watching, so don't comment below and blow up my spot, okay? My mom, though, growing up would make like a Tupperware like that big around full of potato salad should boil like, I don't know, probably like 20 full-size potatoes and peel all of them and turn it all into potato salad. And then she would make like pasta salad and egg salad and sometimes chicken salad. And then we would eat it for like a week at a time, you know, like, just, oh, you want something to eat? And then it would be like, oh yeah, I'll have a sandwich, and then she'd give you a side of whatever the, you know, salad was. I think I'm, you know, getting kind of full. The potato salad and the beans are pretty filling. So I'll show you, I ate like half of that one and like most of the beans. But I'm gonna go grab dessert quick and I will be right back. Alright, now I'm back with dessert. I mean, to start, because it's hot out, we have to eat these. I mean, Bomb Pops, what's a more American ice cream than that, right? And then, oh wait, hold on, let me slide these back so you guys can see it. We have red, white, and blue cupcakes, and we have apple pie. And because Bailey's officially joined me for the mukbang, apparently, here, I'll share the last bite with her. She knows how to get the last bite off the stick. Next we'll do one of these cupcakes. I'm probably only gonna eat one because I have this big slice of apple pie, and I figure Kelly will want one of the cupcakes. And then these cupcakes are just like from the local supermarket too. Growing up, I always thought that like the supermarket chains were pretty much the same everywhere, but like as I've traveled through different parts of the country, I've realized that it's like completely different. Also, if you guys don't know, this is the best way to eat a cupcake. You rip the bottom off and then you make it like a sandwich, because then you don't have to worry about like not getting like enough frosting for all the different breading, you know. The cake is like really moist and the icing is like, it's not like that super like sickly sweet, but it's like really sweet still, you know? Alright, so now on to the final piece of the grand finale. What's more American than apple pie, right? don't think I can finish. There's only like 2 bites left, but just too much food in one sitting. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Happy 4th of July again. Feel free to request, you know, like I said in the last one, request anywhere you want me to eat, or any places you might want to see like what the vegetarian options are. And thank you guys for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!